Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sallallahu ala habibihi Muhammadin wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am Miss Safia Batul, Subject Specialist Pakistan Studies at Divisional Public School and Inter College Sahiwal. I welcome you all to the DPS online classes, hoping for you to be in the best of your health and spirits. Geography Class 8, Chapter Natural Regions, Topic Frigid Regions. Objective of our today's lesson. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to describe frigid regions of the world in terms of climate. Dear students, before we move on to our today's lesson, let's review our previous lesson. In our previous lesson, we have learnt about the temperate region, which lies on both sides of the equator, from Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle in the north, and from Tropic of Capricorn to the Antarctic Circle in the south, respectively. Sun rays are oblique over the temperate region. That's why the intensity of temperature is not so high. Both seasons, summers and winters, are found here. Amount of rainfall is maximum on the west coasts of the continents. Deserts are also found in the interior of the continents in temperate region. Dear students, the Earth is the only planet in the solar system which supports life. It has air, water and soil. Different parts of the Earth have different patterns of climate, and the Earth climate is driven by energy from the Sun, which arrives in form of heat. Dear students, we know that surface of the Earth is not flat but curved. It is spherical in shape, so all the parts of the Earth do not get same amount of sunlight. In place near the equator, the sun rays fall directly, so a lot of sun rays hit an area causing significant amount of heat, and this region is known as torrid region. And away from the equator, in northern and southern hemisphere, the sun rays fall slanted on the ground, spreading over large area, causing mild heat. And this region is known as temperate region. But what about this region around the poles? And what kind of climate is found here? So in today's lesson, we are going to explore about this region that is called frigid region. Let's start with the location of frigid region. There are two frigid regions. In north, the frigid region lies from Arctic Circle 66.5 degrees to the north, and in south, the frigid region lies from Antarctic Circle 66.5 degrees to the South Pole. Let's see which continents fall in the frigid regions. The areas of Asia, Europe and North America in the northern hemisphere, and the whole Antarctica in the southern hemisphere are included in frigid region. Let's discuss the climate of frigid regions. Frigid means cold. As the name suggests, the frigid regions are intensely cold regions on the Earth. The areas around the poles in the frigid regions are permanently frozen, and these parts of the frigid regions are known as polar ice caps. Let's discuss the phenomena of fall of sun rays over the frigid regions. We know that Earth is in a spherical shape. Its surface is not flat but curved. And the sun rays fall on different parts of the Earth at different angles. Now look at this picture. When the sun rays are falling direct on the surface, these falling rays are covering the smaller area, so the heat energy received by this area is also very high. And here, in this part of the picture, the falling sun rays are too oblique and they are covering larger area. So the amount of heat absorbed by this area is also very less. Similarly, the sun rays strike most directly over the equator. So the temperature in torrid region is very high. And we know that heat received by any place decreases as we move from equator towards the poles. And here the sun rays are too oblique over the curved frigid regions in both the hemisphere, and this causes the sun rays to spread over a large area. So the frigid regions get very little amount of heat, and the climate over here is cold throughout the year. As the frigid regions do not get direct amount of sunlight like the other parts of the earth, so amount of rainfall is low here. And the maximum precipitation occurs only in the form of snowfall. There is snow or frost most of the year as it does not get warm enough to melt it very often. The Antarctica, located in southern frigid region, is also called frozen continent. As it is always icy here, this area is full of mountains which cause it to be even colder than the frigid region in the North Pole. It has layers of ice and snow that are miles thick. So dear students, after studying this topic, we have learnt that Earth has different regions where the sun rays fall differently, and due to which each part of the Earth has different climate pattern. It's a time to recapitulate our today's lesson. Let's recapitulate our today's lesson through short question answers. And the first question is, which continent lies around the South Pole? Which continent lies around the South Pole? Yes, Antarctica lies around the South Pole. Well done everyone. Let's turn to the second question, that is, which areas are included in frigid regions? Which areas are included in frigid regions? Yes, areas of Asia, Europe, North America in north, and whole Antarctica in south are included in frigid regions. Let's turn to the third question, that is, what is the meaning of the word frigid? What is the meaning of the word frigid? Yes, the meaning of frigid is cold. Well done everyone. Let's turn to your fourth question, that is, how do the sun rays fall over frigid regions? How do the sun rays fall over frigid regions? Yes, the sun rays fall too oblique over frigid regions. Let's turn to your fifth question, that is, What is the amount of rainfall in frigid regions? What is the amount of rainfall in frigid regions? Yes, amount of rainfall is low in frigid regions. Well done everyone. You have done a great job today. It's a time for home assignment, and your home assignment is to read page number 48 carefully. Learn and complete the long question 1 on your notebooks from the exercise given at the page number 54, and your long question 1 is explain the division of 3 major regions of the world, and you will complete your long question 1 with the completion of frigid regions. Dear students, I hope you have learned some meaningful content today. See you soon, inshallah. Take great care of yourself. May Allah bless us all. Ameen. Have a good day. Allah Hafiz.